What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to talk about Fortnite crew skins and how I think that they could possibly return in the future. Now, I want to make it very clear, unlike battle passes where people can make the argument that these were exclusive or whatever you want to say, even though exclusive does not mean that it could never return. That's also another thing. But anyways, I have other videos talking about that. We're not going to go into that right this second. The point is, these were never exclusive to begin with. Since day one, the Fortnite crew, if you go over to their website, I'm sure it even says somewhere in game that these skins could definitely return. So they've already made it clear from the beginning that these skins can in fact return. But with that being said, they aren't able to return right away. They have to return in the crew pack itself. So you still have to be a crew member in order to get any of these skins. So there's a couple different ways I feel like they could possibly go about bringing these back into the game, because so far they have not. We've had the crew system for, let's just say 4 years, because it's only been a couple months into 2025 so far. But they added the Fortnite crew in December of 2020, so way back in Chapter 2, Season 5, and that is when we got the Galaxia skin pack, and in my opinion still the absolute best crew pack that they've ever added. There are a lot of fantastic crew pack skins, especially because they've had so many years. I mean, they add a brand new one every month, so for the last 4 years, that's what, 48? Now I think we're on 50 by now, 50 skins that they've added into the crew pack. I think this would be a good time to slowly start bringing back certain skins. So let's say that they wanted to do that. All right, let's think about how they could possibly go about this, because they're still going to release a brand new skin into the crew pack for sure. And also, I don't think that they want to give too many things into this crew pack. I mean, if you think about it, there's already an insane amount of value when it comes to this stuff. If you buy the crew pack for that particular month, you get a skin, you get V-Bucks, you get access to the battle pass, just part of the membership, and you get the V-Bucks that are within the battle pass just added on to it, so you get the whole 1500 V-Bucks. So you get 1000 V-Bucks just from getting the crew. Then if you complete the battle pass, you get all 1500 of those V-Bucks from the battle pass. As if you were to buy it with V-Bucks, you would get all those back, of course, but you didn't buy with V-Bucks, you bought it for $12. But anyways, you get all of that, the OG pass, the Lego pass, Fortnite Festival pass, you get all of this stuff for $12. Yeah, it's a pretty insane value, I will say so. So I do not blame anybody who has this as a recurring subscription and you just pay for it every month, especially now that they have more and more battle passes each season that you can earn. They always have one that's active. I think the biggest reason they did that is because there was people like me who I would only get the Fortnite crew pack anytime there was actually a skin that I really wanted. That was the only time. I mean, I stopped doing that. Now at this point, I kind of just ignore it, even if there's a skin I really want. If I can't get it with V-Bucks from Save the World, I don't really care that much, to be completely honest, but there's people who do. Point is, that's the only time I would buy them, is when they did have a specific skin, and I think they kind of picked up on other people possibly doing that as well, because there was only one battle pass. You already had the battle pass, you didn't like the skin, why are you going to buy the Fortnite crew pack for $12 just for 1000 V-Bucks if you don't like skin? It didn't really make sense. They wanted you to stick around and do that, so now you get a whole bunch of different battle passes. But anyways, how could they bring these skins back? Well, I think the best way that they could do that is, instead of giving a guaranteed skin that they do right now, they give a skin token. And this token could be used to either they could bring back every single crew pack all at once. I don't think they're going to do this, but I'm just saying this is a possibility. They could have a menu where you go in and you could choose whichever Fortnite crew skin that you want and use that one token that you got for purchasing it in that specific month, and you can use it on whatever skin you want. And that also would include the brand new skin. So if you want the new one, can't really get the old one, so maybe this isn't the best solution. That system would still allow you to get the most recent one if you wanted to, no different than what we have now. But if you don't want the most recent one, maybe for an example they release it during a month that you don't really care for, well, you could use that skin token on one of the older ones that maybe you wanted that you missed out on. Now, the way I see them possibly doing it more likely is maybe do something similar to this, where you get the skin token or whatever, right? But instead of having every single crew pack available, they only have a selection of them each month. They choose however they want it, similar to how the item shop is, where it kind of feels like it's random. I mean, to us it's random, but I'm sure they pick and choose, and I'm sure it's a very important job to pick the item shop skins that really sell the most, and maybe specific emotes they put in the shop because they have songs that are currently trending. I don't exactly know, all right? They do stuff like that. Maybe they do something like that with the crew pack, where they just want to release a certain amount of skins each month. They don't want to release all of them all available all at once. That way you still have to keep coming back to Fortnite every month to see if the skin that you wanted is currently available for that month in the crew pack, and then you'll most likely buy it, because there's people who don't buy it every single time, every single month. But I don't exactly know. I'm sure there's some flaws with this, but I can see them doing something similar to this if they were going to bring it back, because currently, how are they going to bring it back? They're not just going to get rid of the new skins and replace it with an old skin. That doesn't make sense, because there's people who have every single crew pack, or maybe they don't care for it, any of the old ones or whatever, and they want a new one. They're not going to prevent a possible sale by not selling a brand new skin. They're going to keep doing that. So they're still going to sell a brand new skin, but they'd have to add it on in addition. Now, another way that I could possibly see them doing it is add a Fortnite crew section to the item shop. This would cost even more money, but maybe not. Maybe you could just use your V-Bucks that you get from the crew subscription. I think that would also work. I mean, I don't exactly know. I think this is probably another easy way to do it. Have a crew part of the item shop that's there all month long. You go there and you can just buy whatever skin you want, but you have to have a crew membership in order to buy. And I mean, I would say that they could just release them into the item shop if it's been forever at this point, because, you know, $12 for all of this content I think is fair. And then on top of that, you had a long time of it being quote unquote exclusive, even though it's never been claimed to be ever truly, you know, timed exclusive or whatever. Well, I guess timed exclusive, but not permanently exclusive. You've had a long time is my point. So if they were to just put it into the item shop normally, I personally don't think that there's any problem with that. And I do have Galaxia. I have a whole bunch of the older crew pack skins, but there are a bunch that I guess I don't have and I'm not going to buy, because even if they brought it back, you still have to get the crew pack. And like I said, I like to stick to save the world V-Bucks, but it'd be nice to at least have the option to get it. But the reason I was saying that you need the crew subscription is because, of course, they say that they will only release it for crew members in the future. So you will always have to have a subscription at least for 1 month in order to obtain these skins. Although, like I said, it might cost additional money or additional V-Bucks on top of the subscription. It just depends on how they're going to do it. I also think that the reason they've been waiting this long is, for one, the way that Fortnite works. They like to increase the exclusivity factor. That feeling of exclusivity makes skins feel like they're rare, so that when they do bring them back, it increases that FOMO mentality. Like, this skin hasn't been out in 4 years. I have to buy the Galaxia skin, otherwise I won't be able to get it for another 4 maybe, or ever. You know, that's the kind of mentality that they bet on. That's the kind of mentality that they strategize with, and that applies for pretty much all other skins in the game, to be completely honest. I mean, look at Renegade Raider, for an example. 7 years they waited, then they finally dropped it into the season shop, and yeah, that was kind of crazy. That absolutely made Fortnite history, I guess you could say, and it kind of just shows you how much Epic is changing when it comes to exclusivity, because this just was not going to happen back in the day. Back in Chapter 1, there was even a video of Dakota's talking about how he talked to a dev and that Renegade Raider was never supposed to return, and yet here we are where the skin is now available and everybody can have access to it. Well, not currently, I guess, because we're not in Season 1 anymore of Chapter 1, but it's still something that is absolutely crazy, because I never thought that they would do something like that, so it's only a matter of time before other skins possibly like this do end up re-releasing. But now at this point, they have so many different skins and they've been rare for so long at this point. We've gone through multiple chapters of the game. I think we're getting to a point where they could possibly finally decide, let's finally bring these back. It's just a matter of whenever they want to at this point. We don't know. There's no information. There's no leaks. None of that stuff, unfortunately. Actually, that's not entirely true. There was a slight leak, I guess. It's when they moved all of the different Battle Pass images and crew pack images into the offer catalog, as if they were going to resell them pretty much. They moved them from a different folder into the offer catalog, which is where they put new bundles and stuff like that. That's where they put it into the offer catalog in the files. I don't exactly know if that means much, if we're being real, but it's a possibility, just like with Battle Passes. But let me know what crew pack skin you would like to see return that you missed out on, or if not, if you have them all, let me know what your favorite one is. And yeah, that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.